Since the beginning of Guatemalan history, no organization dedicated solely for laborers' rights existed. If laborers wanted to relax, their only means for recreation consisted on dancing, swimming in small public pools, and rivers. In 1962, this all changed. IRTRA, Instituto de Recreación de los Trabajadores de la Empresa Privada de Guatemala, a Guatemalan institution dedicated to provide leisure and recreation with service excellence, was created. But who was the person behind all of this?
IRTA yo creo que ha sido una institución que ha hecho historia en el mundo y especialmente en América Latina.
Taxes in Guatemala were usually used in a corrupt way. Ricardo Castillo's administration in IRTRA led to the wise use of taxes, leading IRTRA to become the best theme parks in Central America. In 1960, the idea between some businessmen, including Ricardo Castillo, to create a recreational institution for the laborers of the private sectors emerged. This would bring an incentive for them to use their free time wisely. On May 29, 1962, IRTRA was created under the Decree number 1528, approved by the Congress of the Republic of Guatemala. Its objective is to serve with excellence to a community, especially the workers from the private sectors.
El sector empresarial quiso dar un beneficio especial a sus trabajadores. Entonces lo que hicimos fue buscar lo mejor para los trabajadores y sus familias para que pudieran tener centros de recreación y lugares para pasar sus vacaciones de primera categoría.
It was the will of the businessmen to modify the decree number 1528 in 1992 to raise the contributions given to 1% monthly. This increase in contributions raised the money available for IRTRA's use. In 1970, Ricardo Castillo became the president of IRTRA. It wasn't long before the planning and construction of the theme parks began. When Ricardo Castillo became the president, he planned the construction of the theme parks. In Guatemala, headlines read the important announcement that IRTRA had been created. Throughout the years, IRTRA has brought happiness not only to Guatemalans, but also to tourists. Due to the recreation of IRTRA, tourism rates have increased.
Realmente ha habido un cambio fundamental en la recreación para que los guatemaltecos podamos disfrutar y divertirnos sanamente con nuestras familias.
7 parks have been created under the presidency of Ricardo Castillo. 6 have been remodeled and several million people have attended these parks.
Empezamos haciendo algo del hotel. Segundo, hicimos Chocomil. Entonces Chocomil lo que hicimos fue tematizarlo maya, con lo nuestro. Después pensamos, bueno, hay que hacer un parque temático. Entonces el parque temático que conlleva tener juegos mecánicos, restaurantes, teatros, servicios, espectáculos.
The Guatemalan armed conflict was taking place during the early stage creations of IRTRA. This armed conflict was fought in 2 sides, the guerrilla and the military. The guerrilla was fought for laborers' rights and land ownership. The military was trying to keep this revolution under control. Ricardo Castillo's involvement with the government was due to him running for vice president in Guatemala. However, during the time of the armed conflict, he fought for laborers' rights through IRTRA. The mission of IRTRA is to bring excellent service to a community, especially the workers from the private businesses. contributing to the foreign and local tourism while staying loyal to their bases and projecting a healthy diversion and amusement to the people.
La misión del IRTA es superarse más, hacer más parques y hacer más hoteles.
Since IRTRA is the only place dedicated for laborers' recreation, the parks are at maximum capacity. Unfortunately, IRTRA is the only dedicated for laborers from the private businesses. Workers from the public sectors don't get the same benefits as those from the private sectors. La Orden del Quetzal is presented as the maximum honorific distinction that the government of Guatemala grants. IAAPA stands for the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, founded in 1918 as a way for its members to learn about new products.
Conocimos que existía una organización internacional que es la Asociación Internacional de Parques Mundial y nos asociamos a ella. Me nombraron a mí el primer latinoamericano en el consejo directivo de la IAPA.
Ricardo Castillo was accepted into the IAAPA Hall of Fame, together with the three of the attractions in 2009.
Yo logré que la junta directiva de la Asociación Mundial de Parques tuviera su primera reunión de consejo directivo fuera de los Estados Unidos y la primera vez en América Latina. Se sorprendieron. Dijeron, jamás me imaginé que en Guatemala hubiera un parque de esta categoría. Y ganamos el mejor premio del mundo. O sea, es el único parque en América Latina que ganó ese premio.
On IRTRA's 50th anniversary, Ricardo Castillo was recognized as a leader. He received the title of the Committee Organizer of Agricultural, Commercial, Industrial, and Financial Associations, granted by the government of Guatemala. Ricardo Castillo set an example with his actions. He demonstrates his leadership by never backing down from a challenge.
Todos estamos bajo la sombría del liderazgo de don Ricardo Castillo, nuestro presidente, y su legado es verdaderamente determinante para entender que existe una manera especial de hacer las cosas, que la excelencia debería de ser el elemento básico en la vida de cada uno de nosotros, que no debiéramos de permitirnos a nosotros mismos hacer las cosas de otra manera que no sea con excelencia, con amor y con pasión.
Never giving up, thinking outside the box, and always looking beyond every decision taken. His goal of giving laborers a place for recreation was accomplished at its fullest by the creation of IRTRA and its various theme parks. Ricardo Castillo demonstrates his legacy throughout his influence and others, various theme parks and integrity while administrating IRTRA.
Un líder debe significarse por sus acciones de trabajo, por su empeño en realizar bien las cosas, por hacer cambios en la sociedad y por además ser una persona que sea respetable por su honorabilidad y su honradez. Si una persona no es respetada, si una persona es corrupta y si una persona hace cosas que no debe, jamás va a ser respetada. Entonces el liderazgo firme debe ser una persona que realmente imponga su criterio, que sepa administrar la empresa, que sepa saber cómo debe funcionar la empresa, qué son los principios que debe tener una empresa para que tengan éxito y que la honradez sea uno de los pilares más importantes para la administración de un líder.